Hey friends, it's Amy Deb, the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great day. It's Sunday. It's Sunday afternoon. We've had a great day so far. I'm just curious where you guys are watching from as you jump on, so let me know where you're watching from. I just want to ask you guys a quick question. Ricky and I just finished a cold plunge. I think, this is my fourth one, Ricky? I think this is my fourth cold plunge. So let me go ahead and do a public service announcement. Guys, I'm sharing my experience with you. I'm not saying you have to do a cold plunge. I'm not saying that everyone needs to do a cold plunge. If you're interested in cold plunges, do some investigation. Talk to your doctor first if you need to. So that's my public service announcement. Everyone who jumps on later, watch the replay. All right, so guys, I've got a quick question for you. As you jump on, let me know where you're watching from. Ricky and I just did a quick cold plunge. It feels awesome. Here's Ricky. He decided to get out and clean the pool now. We've got a beautiful pool and it is cold. Do not let the sun deceive you. That sucker is cold and it feels so amazing. I know I am absolutely nuts by telling you this, but that cold water feels absolutely amazing once you get in, and especially after you get out. I think I could walk miles around this pool because the instant exhilaration, the instant power of the way you feel, the energy. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm just telling you, I feel amazing when I come out of that cold water. And I am like the most coldest natured person. I go to sleep most every single night, Ricky can tell you, with a sweatshirt on, sometimes with the hood pulled up. As a matter of fact, we were in the bed this week and Ricky and I both just died laughing at Frankie Sue because she sat on the edge of the bed like she was scared to death of me because I was in a hood. And, and Ricky and I just died laughing. It was so funny. So guys, I'm just curious. The question is, I got a few people who just jumped on. The question is, do you challenge yourself? It does not have to be a cold plunge. I'm just curious. Do you challenge yourself? And if that is the case, I would love to know what your current challenge for yourself is. For example, so many people get comfortable. They're absolutely comfortable in life. They're absolutely comfortable in their marriage. They're absolutely comfortable in their relationships. They're so comfortable with their weight. They're so comfortable with their jobs. And they never really put a challenge in place. And I truly believe the only way we grow as people is to be challenged. I truly believe that God actually allows us or puts us into challenges sometimes because we're afraid to put ourselves there. Like, I know for a fact that I've been in some really strong, traumatizing challenges, to be quite honest, that allowed me to grow as a person because I was willing to walk through them. So I'm really curious, like, do you guys challenge yourself at all? Right now, a lot of people are asking me, why in the world are you doing a cold plunge? Everybody's doing cold plunges. It's just the fad. I'm like, you know what? It is. Because when I started seeing my friends do it, then all of my friends started doing it. I'm like, these people are crazy. But then when I got a challenge from a friend, Nick, he said, I dare you. Like, you're not going to do it. You're going to do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. And then all of my friends on here were saying, Amy, go. You can do it, Amy. Go, Amy. Go, Amy. I was like, okay, I can do hard things. And I jumped in for the first time and it felt so amazing, but that doesn't mean I wanted to do it again. But then I thought, you know what? I hadn't challenged myself in a long time. So why not? Why not do it a couple more times? Why not challenge myself? It is hard for me to put my feet in that cold water, y'all. It is very hard. But I truly believe that when we challenge ourselves, it gives us an opportunity to grow. So I'm just curious, do you guys challenge yourself? And if you challenge yourself, what is your current challenge? What are you doing? Are you trying to walk 2,000 extra steps a day? Are you trying to read more than you ever did before? Those don't sound like hard challenges, but they actually are. If you're a person who's very comfortable with all the time that you have on a daily basis, but now you're saying, you know what? I'm going to turn off Netflix. And I'm going to stay up 2 extra hours just so I can pour into this book that's going to make me feel good about myself. That's a challenge. It might not sound like it's you, but it is. When you challenge yourself to turn the TV off and spend more quality time with yourself, that's a challenge. So I'm just curious, guys, what is your current challenge? What are you working on right now? Hey, Natalie. She said, I'm having brain surgery this month, and my challenge right now is to quit smoking. Oh, yes, and recover well from it. Natalie, you got this. You got this, Natalie. If that is your challenge, you got this. There are so many tools out there to help you with that. So many tools to help you stop smoking. And that is a challenge. Guys, that is a challenge, and that's a hard challenge. And we're all going to be here to support Natalie. So y'all give her some hearts, give her some love. You can do this, Natalie. I'm so sorry to hear about the brain surgery, but that challenge is a serious one. And you can do it. Linda says she challenges herself to walk. She's 75, so walking is hard. but I do as much as I can. Yes, I read a lot, reading a book right now. Yay. Hey, Brandy. Thank you for the prayers. I appreciate that. So guys, I just want to give you an encouragement, just a little words of encouragement. Again, the PSA on cold plunging is research yourself. Like, I never do anything without research. So I research and everything I read about it sounded pretty amazing and scary. And it was a challenge. But you might not be the person who needs to do cold plunges. You can talk to your doctor about it. My dad, on a funny note, we were at the cancer doctor and he asked the doctor, he said, I got a question. It's probably going to seem silly, but I got a question. Like, I've got a hot tub. Can I get in that hot tub? Like, it's been a long time. Can I get in the hot tub and not bother my situation with cancer and the chemo? And the doctor said, yes, you can. And I said, what about cold plunge? My dad started laughing. He said, I'm going to leave that to you. But it's okay to talk to your doctor about things because that's what they're there for. You're supposed to trust your doctor to give you good advice. So that's my PSA for the day, public service announcement. Just because I do something doesn't mean you have to. But I love to challenge myself, and that's what this lesson about is, just putting yourself in some type of challenge. And it doesn't have to be a cold plunge. But when we do challenge ourselves and we stick to it, you might not win. It's okay. You might not win what you're challenging yourself to do, but the fact that you set it in motion and you take action, guys, it allows growth, and we all need growth. Oh, Angie did a cold plunge for the first time yesterday. Angie, I got to know, what did it feel like? Hey, Sharon. Sharon says she can't believe I'm doing it. I know. And look, it is like, it's warm outside right now. It's going to be 70 degrees today. I can't believe it. It's crazy. It's still winter, but it's going to be 70 degrees in Jackson. I don't know what the current temperature is, but it feels good outside the pool, even after getting out of that really, really, really cold water. Little bit. Ellie Mae just jumped in, and now she just did a cold plunge for about 2 seconds. Ricky just got her out. Ellie Mae, she was trying to chase the bugs. Ricky found a frog in the skimmer. Here we go. She's trying to get to the frog, and Frankie's trying to get to her. Ellie, did you find you a frog? Ah, Ricky, quit. Ellie Mae, you gonna chase the frog? Ellie Mae loves to swim. I do not like this. She just got in that cold water, though. Angie said she felt she was skeptical, but it was wonderful. What benefits have you felt from doing it? Amanda, honestly, for me, this is just my 4th time. You're not supposed to do it every day necessarily. It actually, everything I've read said you can do it 3 to 4 days a week, and that's plenty. But what it really supposedly helps you with, and what I feel like it helps you with, is just like mental blocking. It's like when you get in that water, you got to focus. You got to set your breathing. It's like everything in the world's kind of gone. So it really helps with mental clarity, and it's supposed to help with mental stress. And I definitely can feel that when I'm in that water. So it really has been pretty cool to get in that water and be like, that's why I haven't done the last 2 live, because I don't want the distraction. Like, I want to feel the full benefit. So I probably will not do another live plunge, or maybe not for a long time, because I want to feel that full benefit of like mental release and mental stress awareness. So I love that part. That's what I've been getting a lot out of it. Also, Ricky has been feeling better in his back because he's got some back issues. He goes to the gym all the time, y'all. He loves the gym. He lifts too many heavy weights. I tried to tell him not to, but he don't listen. He's a man. And he said the back actually feels better in the cold water when he comes out. So there's a lot of benefits. You guys could Google it yourself. And I don't want to make this whole thing about cold plunging, but the thing is just about challenge. So I'm curious.
Challenge yourself, walk a mile.
Yeah, challenge yourself to walk a mile. I love that. Who was it that said they were challenging themselves to walk right now? Let me find it, because I love that. It was Miss Linda. Linda, I'm so glad you're doing that. It doesn't matter how old you are. Anybody can walk. My granny is 90, and she doesn't do a lot of walking outside, but she loves this video. It's called Walking Away the Pounds. I mean, she loves this video. We've had this video for years. She and I used to do it together. We did. It was called Walking Away the Pounds. What's that girl's name that does the video? She's so cute. I can't remember her name, but my granny loves that video, and she still does it, and she's 90. It's called Walking Away the Pounds. Like, anybody can walk. Anybody can. You just have to challenge yourself. So, Miss Linda, I'm so proud that you're challenging yourself to do that, because it doesn't necessarily mean it's easy. Doesn't mean it's easy, but a challenge is a challenge. So, yes, Natalie says she needs to start walking. All right, so, guys, I'm just curious how you are doing today. I just want to give you some encouragement, give you some thought for the week. Like, I would love to know, whether you're watching this live or watching the replay later, what challenge are you going to implement for yourself? Doesn't have to be a cold plunge, but what challenge are you going to implement for yourself so that you can have some personal growth? Whew, this feels good. I love this. I got that cold water, immediately felt this exhilarating rush of energy and focus, and I'm feeling great walking around the pool. So I don't know how long Ricky and I are going to do this. When I got in, I told him, I was like, why in the world are we doing this? And then I remembered, and all quiet. It was just silent, quiet, and just the sound of my breathing. I was like, this is why. This is why I love doing this. All right, guys, Jackie's going to start walking tomorrow. That's wonderful. Well, Ricky and I are home. We went from the beautiful lake to the backyard, which I also think is beautiful. Very blessed. And we're going to be cooking tonight. So we've been eating out several days. I had so much going on last week. But we're going to be grilling out tonight. I'm going to grill some chicken legs because I think that is just a delicacy. I love chicken legs. Like, I can never get enough chicken legs. Ricky does not like them. So I'm grilling him some pork steak. And then we're going to make some spicy pepper jack Brussels sprouts. So we will be live later. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you for sure is I'm going to make Ricky's seasoning. So I'm going to make Ricky's seasoning to go on those pork steaks later. And it's going to be so good. Still trying to find a way I can walk without my, without my rollator. I don't know what a rollator is. It sounds interesting. All right, guys. Well, I don't want to bore you to death just watching me walk around the backyard. I hope you are having a great day. If I can help you with anything, just reach out. Make sure you really think about what can you challenge yourself with. It could be as simple, and I say simple, but it is not easy for everybody. This is not easy for a lot of people. Put the remote control away. Can you imagine how much time you can spend with your spouse, or how much conversation you can have with your kids, or how much inspiration you can plug into yourself if you put that TV controller away? Like, that is a huge challenge. I would love actually to implement that challenge for everybody this week, including myself. So like Ricky and I have a routine. We work all day. We come home. I cook for you guys. We clean up together. Ricky does a lot of it by himself. And I answer questions, and I might have a scheduled call. And then before we go to bed, we watch one TV show together every night. And that's our routine. A long time ago, we would cook, and I wouldn't have this page. I didn't have this page. I didn't have friends to help. And we would sit at the couch. We would sit at the couch after dinner for hours watching TV. And even though we were together on the couch, we're not together. Like, that's not togetherness. Just sitting next to each other is not togetherness. Like, have conversation. Have time to ask questions of each other. To have a conversation about something that's happening in the world, or a conversation about something that happened today, or a conversation about something you're reading about. But have conversation. So my challenge to everybody, if you don't want to set your own, is put the controller away at least an extra hour every single day. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off. Y'all have a great afternoon, and I will see you all later. Ricky is somewhere. He can't even tell you bye. Bye, guys.